Okay, good evening all, and welcome to the stream. And welcome Amelia, immediately. I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a good weekend. So in today's stream we will be continuing the fossil hunt. We didn't get it on the first fossil, so we'll keep going. We're definitely going to reach full odds in this episode. Let's see if we end up going over odds. And Amelia, you've already finished Pokemon Concierge. Oh my gosh. Well done. I feel like you got through that series very fast. So I would assume that's a good indication as to the quality of the show. So it sounds like it's a good show. And Amelia, how are the Pugs? The Pugs are very well. You can see they're both snoozing. We've got Mifa in the bottom bed. She's just got out of the bed, actually. And Daruka's in the top bed. But yeah, they're both good. They're both good. They've had a good, fun weekend. Had some family visiting this weekend, so they always prefer it when the house has more people in it. So they've had a good weekend. And I mean, apparently there was so there's only 8 episodes in Pokemon Concierge. That's okay. That sounds like a series that shouldn't take too long to catch up on. Then I'll have to watch it. I will watch it one of these days. I just I've got a few other things I need to watch first. So, still no shiny just yet. This has been the second longest hunt I've ever done. So this hunt has officially gone past Eterna Forest. And I mean, have I watched the new Wallace and Gromit movie yet? So, I mean, I've watched the newest one. What is it? The Vengeance Most Foul. I've seen that one. But no, I haven't seen some of the more recent ones, the ones immediately before that one. So the only ones I've seen are the very first one, A Grand Day Out, the second one, The Wrong Trousers, and then the third one, A Close Shave. And I've seen the most recent one, Vengeance Most Foul. But there's quite a few in between that I haven't seen. And again, that's another thing I'll have to catch up on, because I do like Wallace and Gromit. And Shiny Sky, welcome to stream. I hope you're doing well. I hope you've had a good weekend. How are things with you? And Amelia, so I haven't seen A Matter of Loaf and Death and The Curse of the Were-Rabbit. Yes, neither of those ring any bells. So yeah, those are the ones I haven't seen. But I've seen the rest. And I've enjoyed all of the rest. I feel like I'll probably end up watching those movies over Christmas. Christmas is a good time for Wallace and Gromit. Oh. Oh. I am currently hatching Togepi's whilst doing this. That's not shiny. It's not ideal, but oh well. And Amelia, you've seen a little bit of Vengeance Most Foul, but not much. Oh, okay, fair enough. I'm sure they'll repeat it over Christmas, because they played it over Christmas last year. So I'm sure it will be on again. And Shiny Sky, you're hunting level 1 Palkia in Soul Silver from the event and Mesprit in BDSP. Well, good luck for the Mesprit in BDSP. Level 1 Palkia in Soul Silver. I don't know what that is. I have played... I mean, I've got Soul Silver. I did play it a little bit. I can't remember too much about it, though. But I would imagine if you're doing any shiny hunting in Soul Silver, then I would imagine you're dealing with very, very tricky odds. So the very best of luck for that as well. And Amelia, they play Wallace and Gromit movies during Christmas time? They do, don't they? Yeah. Which I think is very nice. They're nice, family-friendly movies, I would say. Okay, right. We didn't get it from the first batch. So we shall reset and see if it's in the next batch of fossils. And I might take those eggs out of my party so we don't have to deal with a hatching egg every single time. Remove it from the party first. Oops, wrong one. Yeah. So I've had family visiting this past weekend, which is why there were no streams. But I have had a little bit of free time, so I've been trying to get as much cash as possible in these games. So I've been farming the old couple south of Heart's Home with an amulet coin, using the Versus Seeker to battle them over and over again to get more, well, to get as much money as possible. Which should make the eventual Pokeradar hunt a little bit more manageable. That's the plan. And Shiny Sky, you have to bring Arceus to Soul Silver to the ruins of Alph. And there you can select between Giratina, Dialga or Palkia. I definitely didn't know that. Mind you, when I was playing Soul Silver, I did not have an Arceus, so even if I had known about that, there's no way I would have been able to do that back in the day. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Yeah, I had no idea about that. The Arceus... Oh, not just any Arceus. The Arceus has to be from a mystery gift from Diamond, Pearl, or Platinum. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I didn't know anything about that. And Amelia, you know that Sean the sheep got his name from Wallace naming him Sean in A Close Shave. Yes, that rings a bell. I think one of Wallace's inventions goes awry, and when he sees Sean without any fur, he calls him. Well, they didn't have a name, but because Sean, it does mean to have your hair cut if something is shorn. So I'm assuming that is the inspiration for the name from that scene. I don't think I saved it after removing the egg, so I'm certainly not gonna save it now because I will lose all those fossils, but I will find out next time, in the next batch. So the odds of getting a shiny fossil are 1 in 4,096 in these games. We're getting closer and closer to full odds. Now I'm just hoping that that this hunt does not go over the amount of encounters we had to go through in the starter hunt. That's what I'm hoping at the moment. And Amelia, the Vengeance Most Foul trailer is pretty funny. There you go. It's a very funny movie. It's a very funny movie. I can't remember if I've seen the trailer, but the movie itself is very funny because there's gnomes involved as well. I forget what the gnomes are called, but it's a fun movie. And Shiny Sky, this Dumble Hunt is pretty hard, honestly. I can imagine. Although, no, I can't imagine, actually. I mean, I struggled to do, there was a time when I was doing the starter hunt, I think the first 20 or so streams I did, it was all on the Switch 1. And then I got the Switch 2, and I thought it'd be interesting to do side-by-side hunts, so I could compare how fast the Switch 2 was compared to the Switch 1. And I found that really difficult, and that's just doing, all I'm pressing is like one button. You know, there's nothing complicated about the starter hunt. Just, you know, press buttons, reset, press buttons, reset. And it's the same routine on both. The only difference was, we've run out. The only difference was the speed that the encounters were happening was different. So the Switch 2 was considerably faster than the Switch 1, so I was having to the timing of the button presses were completely different, but it's the same button presses, so pretty easy. But even that I found too difficult, and it was just easier for me to just do the one. So doing two completely different hunts, especially one that involves like a roaming legendary like Mesprit. And I don't know what the Palkia involves. Yeah, I didn't save after moving these eggs. Let me just move these eggs. So, but So anyway, Shiny Sky. Yes, I can imagine a double hunt like that must be incredibly difficult. There's no way I'd be able to do that. I'm just going to save it here. Right. And James, good to see you. You need me to pull up the one person's stream again because you need ability patches on your Violet save. I remember. Yeah, what did we do to get that? Yeah, and I remember. Because I think I had a look on Twitch. And there's someone that does raids. It's been a while since I've had a look at that. Who was it? It was Ice Cream, that was it. Bear with me. I'm just loading it up now. If I can put a link to it in chat, that might be easier. Bear with me. But yeah, there's a individual called Ice Cream, or Crim, I don't know how you pronounce it, who streams on Twitch like 24/7. It must be like a bot or something. And they do raids that guarantee, like they found raids that give ability patches every time you join. So, bear with me. Can I get it from here? I've got the stream up on my phone, but I don't know how to share the link to it. So he's got one. Okay, yes. So there is a raid that has ability patches. So what I'll do, James, is I'll post the code in chat, and if you join that code, then you should get a whole load of ability patches. And I think it's about to start now. And I'll put the code in chat, and you should be able to join. I think it's about to start now. Hold on. So the code is, there we go. The code is JSVQ. BD. There. And the streamer's name is this Ice Cream on Twitch. For some reason, I don't actually know how to link to their channel. I don't fully understand Twitch. I try and use it, but it does go over my head a little bit. But yeah, that should get ability patches on Scarlet and Violet. And James, have you got all of the shiny legendaries? For the Treasures of Ruin. Because I think for the next 7 days or so, 6 or 7 days, there's not long, but if you go to your mystery gifts in Scarlet and Violet, you can claim all of the shiny legendaries, which is pretty cool. And Shiny Sky, the cutscene of Arceus creating Palkia's egg is pretty cool. Oh gosh, it does sound cool. I have no idea. I have no idea about that. And James, you have already got the legendaries on Scarlet and Violet. Nice. I've been waiting, and I claimed it this weekend because I wanted to just claim them all in one go. And no problem at all, James. Hopefully that helps. Let me know if you need another code. Oh, you can close it now. Perfect. I will close that then. Yeah. But if you need that again, let us know. That's not. Yeah. It's pretty straightforward, isn't it? It's just I hadn't done it for a while, so I couldn't quite remember how we did it last time. But yeah, I think this is how we did it last time. I just put the code in chat, and then you were able to join. And that works pretty well. So no problem at all. And Mello, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Long time no see. It has been a while, but I'm doing well. I hope you're also doing well. The Poochers are also doing great. They're very snoozy at the moment. But they've had a fairly lazy day. They've not done anything too strenuous today, I would say. But they've had a busy weekend. I've had family visiting, so I've been doing a few touristy things. Visiting cathedrals and castles and whatnot. But it's been fun, and my dogs have enjoyed exploring. And it's always nice whenever we have family staying. It's always nice because my dogs just like having random people. Well, not random, but just like having more people in the house, I should say. That's what they like. Yeah, it has been a very long day at work for me, so I am very glad to have the working day behind me where I can just relax and play a bit of Pokemon. And Mello, you're doing good. Your daughter is 7 on Wednesday. Nice. So you've been busy getting her sorted. That's why. Oh, yeah, no problem at all. Yeah, real life always comes first, especially if it's to do with a child, definitely. So yeah, happy birthday to your daughter for later this week. I'm sure she'll have a really special day if you've put this much thought into it. It'll be really good, I'm certain. And Mila, you saw something on YouTube where Wallace and Gromit was Zoom calling other Aardman characters like Ginger from Chicken Run, Sean, the rest of the sheep, and 2 of the Creature Comfort characters. I haven't seen that. I've not seen that. It sounds funny though. And it was Christmas themed. Well, maybe they'll start showing stuff like that as we get close to Christmas. It's not It's only a few months away. You never know. Oh, and Mello, you got a few shinies on Violet too. You got a Wild, Skidoo, and Mareep's one of my favourites. Mareep is one of my favourites. Congrats on that. I mean, everyone has their favourites, I know, but I think my 2 favourite shiny Pokemon ever. It's either Mareep or Dratini, and I do flip-flop between those 2, but I think they're amazing. So congrats on that. You're preparing for the DLC. You've never played it before, and you're nervous and excited. Oh, nice. The Scarlet and Violet DLC. Yeah, if you've never played it before, it'll be really fun. It's really good. The storyline's great. Yeah, it's just really good. Personally, I think the plot of the Teal Mask is better. But the gameplay and the challenge of the fights and things like that is better in the Blueberry Academy. I'm just someone who likes double battles, so all of the battles in Blueberry are entirely double battles, and they're all very challenging. It's really good fun. I love the Blueberry Academy. I love battling in that. I really do. So, yeah, I'm sure you'll have a blast. Okay, right, let's reset. And Amelia, Daruk, and Mifa look very tired. Well, yeah, they do look tired. They do spend a lot of the day sleeping. They're very good at snoozing. Oh, and Shiny Sky, did we pass the full odds? Not yet. What is it? It's 4,096. So we're not going to pass full odds on this batch. It will be when we reset, then we're going to pass full odds. So there's, well, before I reset there was 23 fossils, and I've opened a couple of fossils. So yeah, we're not going to get to 4096 in this batch, but the next batch we definitely will. And Mello, you're trying to avoid spoilers. You're doing a dark only team. Nice. Pokemon that you've never used before. So Mightyena, Houndoom, Mabustiff, Bombardier, and you might use Cacturn. Very cool. I like all of those. I'm hoping I can get a Houndoom on my playthrough, honestly. I think Houndoom's really cool. And it's great shiny. But even if even if you're just using normal, it'll be really fun. And Amelia, do I need any more fossils? No, I think I'm good for fossils, thank you. You've already been kind enough in donating some fossils to me. So I think I'm good. I think I'm good for fossils. And thank you for the shiny look as well, Amelia. Very much appreciated. We need all the luck we can get. So the plan today is it's 5:30 in the UK, almost 5:30. Not quite, but almost. And the plan is to stream until 7 PM. So for another hour and a half, something like that. and just see how many fossils we can exchange in that time. Oh, and Amelia, did I see the picture of Betty on Discord? I did. Betty looks adorable. It's a very cute dog. I think I commented, didn't I? I hope I did. I did. Of course I did. I do love it when people post pictures of their pets on the Discord. It is really nice to see everyone's pets. We're getting very, very close to full odds now. Very close. As I say, it won't be this batch. We will need to reset, but very close. Oh, that's it. Okay, right. I'm going to reset. And when we start the next batch, we will be going over full odds on this hunt, which will be the first time we've done that since the very first hunt. And Shiny Sky, you think the game is really punishing you for getting the Cresselia so fast? Just keep going. It will be worth it when you do get the Mesprit and the Palkia. Okay, so this is Encounter 4095. That's not shiny. So this is the Pokemon that brings us to full odds. So can we get the shiny? Bang on full odds. Imagine. No. Okay, so we have officially been unlucky on this hunt. For the first time since the starter hunt. I've been lucky for 4 in a row. This time we've been unlucky. Now the question is, how unlucky are we going to be? How far over odds is this hunt going to take us? That is the question. And there's only one way to answer that, and that is by throwing fossils at this guy until he gives us a good one back. And Shiny Sky, that's pretty sad. It's fine. It's fine. I've had good luck, so I don't mind a bit of bad luck. Doesn't concern me at all. Oh, and since we're in like a a fossil museum right now, I saw an article earlier today that the National History Museum in London, in the UK, is teaming up with Pokemon, and they're doing some kind of Pokemon exhibit in the National History Museum. I don't know what the exhibit is. I don't know if there's any. Well, I've heard there's a exclusive Pikachu plush that you can get from the Natural History Museum, but I don't know what the exhibit looks like or anything like that. But I'm hoping that it's kind of, leaning into these, fossils and things like that, Pokemon fossils and how they're similar to actual real life fossils and things like that. I could imagine there's lots of really cool things that Pokemon could do in a tie-in with the National History Museum. So I do want to find out how long that exhibition is running for, because I would like to go to that, but I've only found out about it today. I don't know if anyone else has heard of it or knows anything. Amelia, you are cold. Oh no, you need to keep warm, I would say. And Amelia, you've been to the National History Museum? Yes, it's a very good museum. It's a very good museum. And Jamie, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. Thank you very much for stopping by. You've not missed anything. We are still searching for that shiny fossil. We've very recently gone over odds. And Jamie, could you be a moderator on the channel, please? Thank you very much for offering. At the moment, I don't need moderators. I'm very small. I'm a very small streamer, so it's pretty easy for me to do the moderating on my own. But thank you very much for offering. If if this were to get busier, then I will keep you in mind. But at the moment, yeah, there's only, I think the absolute most people that's ever been on stream at once, I think it was about 20, and most of the time it's what it is now, about 5 or 6 or something like that. So I definitely appreciate the offer. That's a very kind offer. But yeah, I think I'm okay for now. And Jamie, you hit 445 subscribers recently. That's amazing. Well done. Well done. I'm hoping to get near that eventually myself. So that's really good. Well done. Well done on that. Bear with me. Bear with me. I just want to make sure that I am subscribed to your channel, because if not, I will make sure I do that right away. Bear with me. I wasn't. Okay, now, Jamie, you've got 446 subscribers, actually, because I've just subscribed. And Jamie, that would mean a lot if I were to hit that. Of course, I know. And that's no problem at all. I kind of thought I was already subscribed. So thank you for reminding me. And yeah, I've just subscribed. And it's no problem at all. No problem at all. And Damila, you've got 4 subscribers, but you don't make videos. You just do it. Yeah, I think that's If you don't make videos, then you don't really need subscribers, do you? It's a big deal if you're making videos, though. Definitely. What was I doing? Let's have a look at my bag. I think I've run out of fossils. I have. So we'll reset. And we will try the next batch. Maybe we will get luckier in the next batch. And Jamie, you found something interesting out. Did I know that Britain was under the sea a long time ago? Ooh, I think I've heard of that. I think most places around the world were under the sea at some point, and you can tell that by, if you dig and then you'll find creatures that would have been, at the bottom of the ocean. So that must have meant that at some point that area of land would have been underwater. But yeah, I think I get the impression that Britain has there's been fluctuating sea levels for a long time. Because there was a time when Britain was connected to mainland Europe, and it was all, Britain was not an island, and it was just connected by land to mainland Europe. So that would have been when the sea level was very shallow, presumably. But then slowly sea levels rise, and then because Britain is quite high up, almost like a little plateau type thing, it then becomes an island. And then obviously, maybe even longer ago, it would have been underwater large parts of it. But I don't know too much about geology. It's just things I've watched on YouTube, really. And Jamie, exactly, also plants and rocks. Yeah, that all makes sense, exactly. And I wonder if there's anything like that in the Natural History Museum. Bringing it back to that, because I do want to go back to the Natural History Museum, because all of that, all of that, the history of the world and things like that it is all interesting stuff. And I am excited about this Pokemon Natural History Museum collaboration. Because I'm sure I saw, I think it was in America. I feel like Pokemon did a collaboration with an American museum. It may have been very early this year, or it could have been last year. And it was all based on, like, Pokemon fossils and how they relate to real world fossils, and I'm sure that exhibition took place in an actual museum, and I think it was in America. And I remember being very jealous, thinking I would love to go to that exhibition. And now it sounds like they're bringing it to the UK, or something similar. At least that's what I read today, but I do need to research it more and get tickets if it is true. And Ham, welcome to stream. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing all good. I've had family visiting this weekend, so I've been quite busy. So apologies there hasn't been a stream this weekend, but it's good to be back into a normal routine. But I hope you're doing well, and I hope you had a good weekend. And Han, you've been fine? Oh, you've been sick for a couple of days, but you're feeling better. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better. Sorry to hear that you've been sick. That is never good. But yeah, I'm glad you're feeling better. Because I don't know about you, but when I recover from feeling sick, it really makes me appreciate feeling good, if you know what I mean. Sometimes I think people just take for granted just being healthy and feeling good, and it's only when you're ill and you feel, feverish or weak or nauseous, and it's just the worst feeling, isn't it? It's only at that point that you actually just realize how amazing it is to feel healthy and normal. So I'm hoping that you're feeling much better now. And Ham, you can maybe go back to school tomorrow, but you're not sure. I think it's best not to rush back, right? Because sometimes you can feel fine after you've been ill, but and I don't, again, I mean, one of the many things that I'm not a medical expert, but I've heard that after you've been ill, even when you feel better, you know, for a day or so, you are still contagious, even if you feel better. And I guess that will depend on exactly what you were ill with and things like that. And I'm passing on second-hand information, but I think it's better to err on the side of caution. So I would say if there's even a hint that you're not fully recovered, in my opinion, I think it's better to rest up, make sure you're healthy, and then that decreases the chance of you spreading anything to any of your classmates. That would be my take, but I'm certainly not a medical professional. And Ham, you had to bail on your friend to work out today, which wasn't nice. That's a shame. Yeah. But yeah, I would imagine, yeah, definitely, if you're not feeling well, working out in the gym must be, that would be an impossibility, I would imagine. So I'm sure your friend understood. Because there's not much you can do if you're sick, really. Well, no shiny just yet. Who knows when the shiny will appear? We're going to be streaming for at least another hour. And there's always a chance that we get it on the next encounter. There's always a chance. And Ham, exactly, that's the correct way to look at things, I think. On the bright side, you've had a pretty chill day, mostly relaxing or playing games. Good. I think that's the most important thing, honestly. If you're not feeling well, you need to just take it easy. Yeah, I mean, depending on what it is, yeah, it's all about just staying warm, staying hydrated, and just not exhausting yourself, really. I feel like that advice that's my standard if I'm not feeling well playbook. That's the only playbook I know. Just drink lots of fluids, ideally boiled water, something like that. Staying warm, taking it easy, getting lots of rest. And Amelia, you're in your duvet trying to get warm. It sounds like you're under the weather as well. So yeah, just try and take it easy is what I would say. And Amelia, on the first day back from Christmas on one occasion, you ended up fainting. That sounds terrifying. That sounds terrifying. I can't say that's ever happened to me, but that must have been terrifying, honestly. I hope you're okay. Yeah, I always worry about people fainting because in my head, I would just be petrified. Like, you know, someone fainting, like what happened? It just feels like, you know, falling without, you know, losing consciousness and falling. You know, I worry about what happens to someone's head. It's scary, honestly. Scary. But yeah, I hope everything was okay. Oh, is that saying low battery? I think it is actually. I can't see it because of my Pokemon Shining Pearl symbol in the top corner. I'll just plug my controller in because I'm pretty sure that was saying I was on low battery. And Amelia, basically when you got to school you were fine. And you were fine mostly up until where you felt nauseous. Then you went out of the classroom and fainted near the door, and you didn't hit your head, luckily. That's good. That is very lucky, I think. That is very lucky. So I'm glad to hear that. And Amelia, afterwards, you were picked up and taken to McDonald's to have breakfast because you didn't have any breakfast. That might have been why, yeah. Because if you don't have the energy, I can imagine, you know, blood sugar and things like that can play an impact. So yeah, sounds like getting something to eat, having a something to drink, and just having a bit of a rest seems like the best thing to do in that situation. So that sounds like it was for the best. And really, when you got home, you ended up playing video games. There you go. I think it's important to just take it easy. Just really take it easy, honestly. And wow, Amelia, you've played Pokemon Violet for 575 hours, it says on your Switch. That's impressive. I actually don't know how long I've played. I need to have a look one of these days. I'm trying to think what game I would have the most hours in. I've certainly played a lot of Scarlet and Violet. Probably more Scarlet than Violet for me. But then I have played a lot of Stardew Valley. What else? I've played a lot of Breath of the Wild. I don't know what my most played game is. I'm curious what it would be, actually. It could well be Pokemon Scarlet. Oh, and have I seen Lost World? Apologies, I have not. I mean, I've been really busy recently. I've had like family coming over, so my evenings have been, either helping out with the housework type stuff, trying to keep on top of everything, or playing board games with family, or it's there's been no free time recently. I do need to watch that. Well, no, I need to. I still haven't watched the first Jurassic Park because I want to watch that first, and then I want to watch Lost World. And I haven't even got around to watching Jurassic Park yet, but I definitely want to do that. It will be the next movie I watch, but I just need to find time to watch it. And Ham, what you would do is put Jurassic Park in the background while doing anything. Just remember how the story goes, if that makes sense. That's true, but I think I want to watch it. So I've been sort of chatting with my wife about what she can remember from the Jurassic Park movies, and I get the impression that she has seen The Lost World, and I've seen Jurassic Park. Now, she's adamant she's seen Jurassic Park. So she's describing things that have happened, and I'm pretty sure all of these things are in The Lost World. And I keep asking questions about things that happen in Jurassic Park, and she has no recollection of them, which makes me think so what I think is I've seen Jurassic Park, and I think my wife has seen Lost World. So I kind of want us both to watch them, if you know what I mean. So I don't want to just watch Jurassic Park in the background. I want to watch Jurassic Park with my wife, and then I want to watch Lost World with my wife. But I've just got to find the right time, if you know what I mean. Hectic, busy schedules. But my wife thinks that she's seen Jurassic Park, but in my opinion, you would like there's certain scenes of Jurassic Park you just would not forget. So I don't think she's seen Jurassic Park. What did she say? Well, so I can't remember what she mentioned about Lost World because I haven't seen it. So the things that she was saying didn't register with me. But when I was describing, the outdoor toilet scene, in my opinion, if you talk about a Jurassic Park movie and you talk about the what happens when someone goes to the toilet, I think that's a core memory. Honestly, it was definitely a core memory for me. I was scared to go to the toilet ever since seeing that. And I was describing, the velociraptors in the park's kitchen, seeing the reflection of them as people, the kids are hiding, and the Dilophosaurus with the spitting, and things like that. And I just think you'd remember those things. Maybe I'm just focusing on things that are not that memorable, but to me, those are really memorable bits of the movie. So I think we've seen different movies, so I think we need to watch them together. And it's been a long time since I've seen Jurassic Park, so I do want to give it all my attention. Yeah, I am looking forward to. I'm looking forward to it. I just need to find those couple of hours where we can watch it. Those are the most iconic scenes. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. I don't think you can watch the movie and not remember those. So that's what I'm thinking. So yeah, the next movies we watch will be those movies. We just got to find the time for it. And recently I've been streaming quite a lot because I think I was streaming quite a lot because I was desperate to find the starter initially. Then when I found the starter, I suddenly had this hope that maybe I could wrap up this run before Legend ZA finishes. So I've been streaming a lot to try and see if it was possible to finish it before Legend ZA. Because this fossil hunt has gone on now above odds, I think I can now officially concede there is no chance of this run finishing before Legend ZA, which means I'm going to have to put a pause in it when Legend ZA comes out. But if I am just admitting defeat and that, we're not going to... There's no way that this shiny only run can be completed before Legend ZA, then I don't need to stream quite as much. And if I'm not streaming quite as much, then I can find a bit more time to watch some movies, because I would like that. So hopefully over the next few weeks I should be able to watch them. That's the plan. Because yeah, I don't think there's any chance that I can finish this before Legend ZA. When I had 4 hunts in a row go under odds, and massively under odds for quite a few of them, I was thinking there was a chance, but now I'm not so sure. because I've still got to do the next hunt. Will be a Poke Radar hunt, which I've never done before. So I've no idea how long the Poke Radar hunt could be. And then after that, I'm going to be soft resetting for Palkia, which that one could be just as long as the starter hunt, almost. So and Amelia, thank you. The streams are so chill. Thank you. That's what I try for. That is what I try for. And they're chilled so long as my pooches are not barking. I can imagine when my pooches are frantically barking at something they can hear outside, I would imagine it's less chill then. But for times like this, I think the streams are pretty chill. And Ham, if we like Jurassic Park and Lost World, then Jurassic Park 3 is quite a shorter film that can be fit into an afternoon. Nice. Yeah, I've definitely not seen that one. And you like that movie as well, so you would recommend that one as well. There you go. Yeah. I wouldn't be averse to that. I would not be averse to that. I think I would like to see like the original ones, you know, before it before it got rebooted into the Chris Pratt thing, which I'm sure is really good as well, but I think I want to watch the original ones first. That would be the priority for me. And just in case you didn't know, Daruk, who's in the top bed, he's dreaming at the moment. You can tell because he's kind of kicking. I mean, he's definitely asleep, but he's kind of kicking his legs a little bit. Only a little bit. They're only tiny little twitches. And Ham, anything to get someone into the Jurassic movies? Indeed. Indeed. I have every faith they're really good movies because, yeah, I mean, Jurassic, the original is one of my favourites, definitely. And I've seen it many times, it's just I have not seen it for so long. I watched it so many times growing up, but I only ever watched the first one because I think we only had the first one on tape. We never had the sequels growing up. So I'd just end up watching the first one over and over again. Oh, we're out of fossils again. We're out of fossils, so we will try the next batch. We are up to encounter 4,206. So we started today on 4,000 encounters, so we've got through 206 so far today. Not bad. And Amelia, do I remember when I heard Daruk snoring and then all that you heard at the time was just me doing ASMR on the microphone? Yeah, that was accidental. I was trying to be as quiet as possible to not wake him up. But yeah, I think I've now learned that even though I can hear my dogs snoring, the microphone does not pick it up. So even if I whisper and be really quiet and try and let people hear my dog snoring, the microphone just doesn't pick it up. It's not a... I guess the microphone is not as powerful as it could be. Oh, Daruk's woken up. He's stretching now. So it is 6:10. The plan is to stream until 7 PM, so we've got another 50 minutes of fossil exchanging. Is it possible to get the shiny today? I hope so. We've gone over odds. I just don't know how far over odds we're going to end up going on this hunt. At the moment, I'm just hoping it doesn't go above the starter figure of 8,700. That's what I'm hoping. But you never know. You never know. And Amelia's school was tiring. Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine. My work was tiring as well. But it's almost the end of the day, so you'll be able to get a good night's rest and hopefully feel nice and refreshed for tomorrow. And Amelia, you saw something on TikTok of people playing a sound of someone knocking on the door, and the person answering the door was terrified. Okay. I don't think I've seen that. I hope they explained it. Amelia, on the TV. Okay. I am a bit confused. I don't think I understand. On the TV. Ooh, Ham, is this my own playlist? It is not, no. So what I do, it's all music from from YouTube. And so at the moment, this is it's a playlist called it's a playlist on YouTube called Chill Vibes No Lackey Twos Super Mario Lo-Fi Remix. Bear with me, and I will pop a link in chat to it. So this is what's playing at the moment, and so most of the things I play is collections of music, little albums of video game music done in a kind of chill lo-fi way, and most of them are about 40 minutes long, and I've just got a big collection of them and I just play them on random. So all of them are, you know, from YouTube. It's all really good music. Very nostalgic music. And Amelia, you meant the sound of a person knocking on the door, and at the end it goes, "Hey, open up," and then the person who wakes up in the night freaks out. Yeah, I've definitely not seen it. But yeah, I mean, I don't blame someone freaking out if it's in the middle of the night. I would not want to be woken up in the middle of the night. So I like, I'm not a fan of like practical jokes that where the person who is the victim, I suppose, gets stressed out or something like that. And I've got a feeling if you're waking someone up in the middle of the night, that's going to stress someone out. So I wouldn't be a fan of that if it is what I think it is. And Katri, welcome back. What have you missed? I can't remember where we were on the shiny hunt last time we saw you. We are currently trying to find a shiny fossil Pokemon. We've gone over odds, so this is the second longest hunt that we've ever done on stream so far. And we are just handing in fossils to the fossil museum and seeing which one comes out shiny. And this would be our 6th shiny Pokemon. So we'd have a full team once we get this fossil Pokemon. Well, we've got to find it first. Ham, so I couldn't add songs. Oh, I could. So I can add. It's got to be on. It's got to be on YouTube for me to be able to add it. So if the song's on YouTube, then I should be able to add it. So if you've got any recommendations, let me know. But generally, I think it would need to be like instrumental, and ideally something done in a chill, lo-fi jazz version of something. That's kind of what I like. So not, generally not original game or movie audio, more just like a lo-fi version of something. If you've got any recommendations like that, then I will gladly check them out and potentially add them to the playlist. And Amelia, the music is so soothing. That's what I mean. I do like chill yeah, chill lo-fi is how I would describe it. But even some like, even if it's like, you know, jazz versions of certain things, I do quite like as well. Oh, we've run out of fossils, so we'll try the next batch. Oh, Katri, you've had a lot of homework recently. No problem at all. I think, you know, homework is way more important than the stream. So I hope everything's going well with you. And you've been playing Pokemon on Roblox. Very cool. That sounds cool. Sounds like you've been having fun. And Katri, you've already got your 3rd gym badge today, the water gym badge. Nice. Well done. Oh, I did not see what that omelette was. I'm just going to hand in this fossil and I'm going to have a look at that. I clicked way too fast on that. Imagine if that was shiny for you. I'm kind of glad that wasn't shiny because I just clicked through it way too fast. That would have been a weird way to get a shiny. And Katri, yep, good luck with the rest of the run. Hopefully it goes as well as the start. Sounds like you're making a good start to the quest. And Ham, could we please add Boo Blaine Mario Odyssey OST to the playlist? That sounds like something I'd enjoy. Bear with me. I'm just going to find it on my phone while it's up. Boo Blaine. Super Mario Odyssey, yeah. Yeah, well, that came up. That came up. I can see it. Okay. Right, something's come up. Is it 3 minutes long? Have I got the right... Actually, I'm just going to put the link in chat and just tell me if this is the right one. Because I can't listen to it right now. But I will check it out afterwards. And at least then I'll know I've got the right one. So I'm just going to post this in chat, Ham, and just let me know if this is the one you're thinking of. And if it is, then I will add that. I won't be able to add it to today's one, but going forward I would be able to. And Katri, you also redeemed a code for a level 40 shiny Metagross. Oh wow. Where would you get a code for something like that? That sounds great. Or is that something in Roblox and not in the normal games? And it is that one. Good. There you go. Yeah, I'll be able to add that. Well, I will listen to it this evening, and then I'll be able to add it in time for the next stream. That's no problem at all. Because once the playlist has started, I can't change it. But I'll be able to add to it before the next stream. What's happening here? Oh, the game's frozen a little bit. Don't like this. Apologies, everyone. What's happening here? Yeah, my game is frozen. I'm just stuck at the desk, staring deeply in this guy's eyes. It's a bit creepy. I don't know what's happened. I'm pretty sure this is my PC. I can't imagine. I can't imagine it's a Switch that's crashed, because Switches just do not crash. So I suspect. There you go. I mean, yeah, the picture just suddenly jumped to being outside the museum. Yeah, so my PC looks to be struggling at the moment. Apologies. Yeah, it's a bit weird. I'm hoping it recovers and it gets a bit better. It's not ideal at the moment. And it's a very chill, jazzy type of song. That sounds right up my alley. Yeah, okay, good. I've got, I'm almost certain that'll be fine. Because that's exactly the type of stuff I like to listen to. So yeah, no, I appreciate that, because I do like having different music playing. So I try to have as many things in the playlist as possible, so it doesn't repeat the same songs too much. But I do. I mean, they do repeat quite a bit. So the more I've got, the less they will repeat. So I do like being able to add to the playlist. Definitely. I added a couple of tracks to the playlist, I think last week. And they tend to be the ones, whenever I start a stream, I tend to put the newest song that I've added to the playlist right at the start of the stream, because I can at least start the stream with that, and then after that it's on random. So I can start the stream with a new song, and then whether the random then picks up the other new songs, that I leave it up to chance. But I tend to start the stream on a new one. And it's from your favourite Switch game, Mario Odyssey. Very cool. Very cool. I must say, I don't think I've played too much of Mario Odyssey. Well, I do love Mario games in general. I am struggling a bit with this stream. I don't know why it's suddenly ground to a kind of snail's pace. It does feel like there's something not... I don't know how I've ended up there in the museum. Yeah, it's making the game a little difficult to play. I'm hoping it's okay. I mean, for the most part, it's been fine for the start of the stream. It's just this last 10 minutes or so. My PC has not been handling it very well. I'm hoping it improves. I mean, that's better. That's better. Yeah, that's a lot better. Okay, good. I'm hoping it stays like this. If it was like how it was, 10 minutes ago, then I may have to cut the streams short, because I wouldn't want the shiny to appear when it was, doing one frame every 5 minutes. That's not great. But this seems better. I'll say that. Do it's not see, it works for a few seconds, then it goes really weird. I'm a bit worried about the stream, everyone, at the moment, because it's not consistently working. Every now and again it's just freezing. Yeah, this isn't good. I don't know what's happening now. I can't move at all. Yeah, I think... Oh, we've just got shield on somehow. I'm thinking this may end up being our last batch of fossils, and I may end the stream. Yeah, I mean, look, it's not working the way it's supposed to work. Yeah, it's not. This isn't ideal. Apologies, everyone. Yeah, I think even if it works perfectly now for the next 2 minutes, I think I'm gonna have to end it because it's going very strange. Ham, don't end the stream. I know, I feel bad. So I was going to stream for the next half hour. That's what I wanted to do. And I don't think it's the internet. I don't think it's my internet, because I haven't had any drop connections or anything like that. I do think just every now and again my PC just struggles to stream. I mean, look at this. I'm moving my controller. My character is moving around, or I might be locked into a dialogue box. I'm not quite sure. But nothing is moving. If I wave my hand in front of the pooch cams, you can't see that. Oh, there you go. and now I'm over by the couch. It's really difficult to play like this. Yeah, I can't really play like that. And the thing is, if the shiny were to appear, I wouldn't want it to appear where it's like, yeah, at the moment I'm getting like one frame, yeah, every minute or so. Yeah, I'm not even sure if I'm going to be able to make it to the end of this batch. Like, I'm moving around, nothing is happening. Yeah, I am sorry. So now we're talking to the wrong person. I think what I'll do is I'll do 2 more fossils if I can, and that'll mean that we end on 4,250. So that will mean we've done... Oh my gosh, if I can get to the guy. I mean, this is... Actually, handing in a fossil is proving quite difficult right now. There we go. Okay, we're talking to the guy. I think we've handed one over. I don't know what we've handed over, but I think we've handed something over. Yeah, I'm just going to do 2 more fossils, and I think I'm going to have to end it. Apologies, everyone. And like I said, I do not think this is the internet. I think this is just this is my PC. It's not a very powerful PC I've got, so if something comes up that that puzzles it, it does tend to get a bit confused. I see now it's working a little bit fine, but I just don't trust it. I feel like it's just gonna break any second. Right, this is gonna be the last one, and then yeah, we'll end on 4,250, I think. I am really sorry. 'Cause I mean, at the moment, no, he's frozen. No. Yeah, I don't trust it. I don't trust it. This stream has had its chance. If it just behaved itself, it would have carried on. But it's burned me too many times. Oh, it does seem fine now. Okay. Yeah, right. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna keep going. But if it breaks again, then I'm gonna end. That's the warning I'm giving the game. I think it's broken again. I think that's a sign. Yep, no, I'm just going to end it here. Right, so I will be streaming tomorrow. When else will I be streaming? Oh, how did I get to the front desk from there? And Amelia, will I be live tomorrow? Yes. So I'll be streaming tomorrow, same time. Streaming from 5. Hopefully, it will be nice to stream for 2 hours, because I've only streamed for about an hour and a half today, which is a shame. But we've got through 250 encounters. That was good. Hopefully we can get through more tomorrow. Hopefully the PC is a little more cooperative. So yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, everyone. And I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye for now. Bye.